How's everyone doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Wizzy Pacheco. So let me go ahead and do this video really quick. I have a few minutes. I'm over here at the library. So the title of this video is Time Changes, People Change, Even I Have Changed. So I remember that time when I made that video. I'm actually in Cali, right? I made this video when I was in Bogota, and I was talking about how Mike Tyson, how I saw a video of Mike Tyson that Joe Rogan was Joe Rogan, yeah, the Joe Rogan guy from the Joe Rogan show was interviewing Mike Tyson, and this was before the fight, right? Because Mike Tyson's about to fight in like a couple weeks. So this was before he started training for this fight. Like Joe Rogan would ask him like, "Hey, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson was telling Joe Rogan like, hey, Mike Tyson was telling Joe Rogan how he doesn't train anymore, and so Mike Tyson was telling Joe Rogan how he remembers how he used to be, like before, like in the prime of his career, whenever Mike Tyson was just knocking people out left and right. And then Mike Tyson would say like that he doesn't like he doesn't really like that Mike Tyson that he was before. It's like he's like a brand new person, or he's a totally different person than that person that he used to be whenever he was winning all them fights. And it's even more crazy because now he's about to fight. And back then, whenever Joe Rogan was interviewing him, Mike Tyson was telling Joe Rogan how he does, like back then he didn't even like to train. And then Mike Tyson told Joe Rogan in that interview. I'm actually gonna look for that video and probably share it on my thing. So then Mike Tyson would tell Joe Rogan that back then he wasn't even like, he didn't even like to train. And then Joe Rogan would ask him like, you don't even hit the punching bag like at all? And then he would, like, according to what Mike Tyson said back in that video, he was saying that he doesn't even train, that he doesn't even punch the bag, that he's a totally different person from what he used to be, right? And then I was talking about how I felt like that. Like I look at the person that I am today, and it's like it's a whole different person from that. And I kind of compare it to Mike Tyson. Like I was just fucking crazy back then. Like I had like no control whatsoever, and in regards to like all the negative emotions. Like I was just like crazy, man. Like I would, I would, like, how the four agreements, right, like are so, it's like that's like, to me, the Toltec agreements, or like, I use the first, the agreements that are established, the 5 agreements, and then I actually have more agreements. Well, that's what he recommends, is for us to establish our own agreements. So anyhow, that's how I feel. Like I feel that like before I even set up agreements with myself, like it was just like the whole, like it was just like the correct, like back then I would take everything personal. I would make all sort of assumptions. I wouldn't even I would never do my best. I would never listen. I would believe other people. So now that I actually do, now that I actually have agreements, it's like totally different. It's like I'm always telling myself like it becomes automatic. Just like and these things are written in those books. It's like you start to practice the agreements, and then they just become automatic. And then whenever you do this, it brings you back to who you really are, because who you really are is God. Like only God exists. So it's just like a combination of all these things that it's just I don't even know how to put it into words sometimes, but it's a really good feeling. But anyway, this is just a quick video, man. I wanted to check in. I'm actually here. I'm back in Cali, Colombia. I'm actually at the library, and oh man, these last couple of days, or ever since I left Bogota, like shit's just fucking crazy, man. Like all these things have happened even before I left Bogota. Like, you know, with the fucking machete thing. Like some dude broke into my room, and I started beating the shit out of him. And then he cried to his girl for help, and then his girl fucking grabbed a machete and almost fucking cut my head off. Well, you know what I mean? But anyway, like these type of things, man, like everything happens for a reason. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful that, you know, that I'm alive, and that and yeah, you know, and I feel really, I feel, you know, I feel stronger every day. And I haven't even been able to train, like even, so I ended up in this place with my cousin, and then some other shit happened, and then I actually, like, I haven't even been able to train because my wrist got all fucked up, and then like I've been trying to recover from that. So I'm just now like finally I like health wise, like I'm finally better in regards to health, because it's just been fucked up. But like I'm not trying to play victim or anything. I'm just you know, I just wanted to check in and say, you know, and say a few things on my channel. And man, I feel really fucking good, man. Like you know, so my thing now is that the thing now is that I'm gonna get back to work and start making. I actually, oh man, I have all these ideas. Like now that I'm here in like Cali, which is like, this is actually the city where I was born. Like I'm thinking about starting businesses. I'm thinking about doing a lot of shit. So the first thing I have to do is I have to start working, because now I'm just like, oh man, I'm going through some even like weirder things. Like shit is just, everything is just like so crazy and so weird. But that's how it's supposed to be, right? That's how it is for everyone. It's because that's like the mystery of being alive, is that we don't, it's like no one knows anything, and like most of the things that people know are just like 95% of knowledge, 95% of the shit that we know is based on lies. So it's just like really fucking weird. But at the same time, I feel really good because I actually have, well, other than the Toltec agreements, I've set other agreements that have really helped me to just be like at harmony with myself and with everyone else around me. So it's just like a combination of things that just make me feel really good in regards to everything. So I don't know, man, I'm gonna end this video. I just wanted to check in really fast. And like I said, like the title of this video, like, you know, time changes, people change, and even I have changed. Like it's just a part of life. Like that's also written in the books. It's like the whole it's like we're always evolving. It's like the world is alive, so it's always constantly changing. And then like the other thing is that what was I gonna say about the world changing? Yeah, that's because everything changes, because we're all like part of the same thing. So man, I was gonna say something else. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. No, it's basically that you know, I feel like that. Like I feel that shit is so different. Like you know, like the person that I am today is like a whole different person from who I used to be, just because that's how it is. That's, oh, and like the truth, right? Same thing with truth. Like whatever's true today might not be true tomorrow, and then the next day it might be true again. It's like it's like exactly like a dream, because that's all it is. Life is just a dream. Like we're in a dream. We're sharing a dream with 8 billion other human beings, and the truth is that none of us have a clue other than what we see, and everything that we say is just like stories. So it's just like a whole thing that, like, I don't know. I was talking to this guy, this friend. I actually, oh man, So I met up with this guy and we had lunch, and I was telling him how it'd be it'd be well, one of the things that I want to do is I want to write I want to write this article, or I don't know if it's called a book, but and I want it to be like kind of like, or I want it to be like something that comes out of the stuff that I have already learned regarding Toltec wisdom. And I'm not sure how that's gonna end up, but the thing is that that's like one of the things that I have in mind, and that's just one of them. Like I wanna, like, there's so many things that I wanna do. So just like the fact that I have all these things in mind just makes life even more like, oh, that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about was like with the injury thing. Like I know that I got, like, I have trust. Like that's another agreement that I set up. It has to do with trust. Like I trust that my body will how do you say it? Will fix itself, will heal itself. So then there's this thing about just knowing that like today might be fucked up. Like, today might be like a bad day, but I know that tomorrow is gonna be better, just because I have faith in myself, and I have faith in the future. Like it's just fucking weird, man. Like all these things that I'm learning, but it's really interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video, man. I just wanted to say that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. And I hope everyone has a wonderful. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to talk about is you know how I'm always saying these things on my on my on my Facebook page in regards to all the people that I love and all that sort of stuff. Like, of course, if I say it, it's because I really mean it. And of course, just like I said on my thing, like I'm really starting to focus. Or that's what I like. I want to set, like I want to. How do I say this? I want to make all these like I have all these things that I want to accomplish, and and I like I'm gonna do my best to make all these different things happen. And that's pretty much what I'm doing now, is I'm getting myself ready for the future. So it's just, it's a really good feeling. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. And I hope everyone has a great day or night, and thank you for watching.